Almost forgot to start this on YouTube. This is gonna be Project Goldie budget build. This is the first budget build in the lab. I know I do a lot of high dollar UMI crap, car loads. It's the first budget build, G-body build that we're gonna do and get in there customs. Project Goldie. It's for my homie CJ504. Kind of got the apprentice bar on this one. I'm just how can I say it? I'm just overseeing, supervising. But we're gonna work together on it. I'm gonna help him out. Gotta paint the bottom of the frame. Man, I don't know where this car come from. It's the car is solid, no rust, zero rust. But the car must was sitting in some kind of field, and maybe when it rained, the car could be, I don't know, it had a swamp under the car and the car sink down when it rained. I don't know. But the whole bottom of the car was full of mud. Man, we literally had to pressure wash this thing about 3 times, man. Like, apprentice boy got fucking dirt everywhere, man. I gotta move all this crap out the way and get this whole section cleaned up, man, because I don't like working like that. Working all over dust and dirt and shit, man. I don't like working with shit under your feet like a horse, you know, like a horse walking his own shit, walk over his own shit. I don't like that. But anywho, Project Goldie, this is the first G-body. We're setting a budget on this, man. This is a budget build. A lot of guys want to jump in the G-body game. A lot of guys scared, man. They see myself, numerous other guys posting these G-bodies, Carlos, QA1 suspension, UMI suspension, BTMR suspension. There's multiple people make G-body suspensions, about 5-6 companies out there. UMI probably the most expensive. Everybody else is a little cheaper. But, you know, a lot of guys want to get in the G-body game. They scared. They don't have the funds. I mean, I understand everybody's funds not the same. Some people just, I'm not spending that much on suspension, which is totally understandable. I don't have no problem with that. But the problem I have with guys with these G-bodies, rims, paint, music, you look under the car show, shit all rusty, raggedy, ball joints. They ain't never changed ball joints, never changed tie rods. That's the problem I have. You could do all that, just putting stock new shit under the car. Stock new stuff. This what this is. This is a budget build. I'm gonna document everything. We're gonna try to build this car between, I say $7 grand cap on it, but I'm gonna try to come in a little lower, and that's $7 grand for motor, transmission, the price of the car, suspension, everything. Okay, so let me start from the top. We paid $1,200 for this body. Got it out of Texas. Shout out to what's the young lady name? Miss KP on Instagram. She was selling it for somebody or whatever. I don't know. It was her car. I don't know. Still got a good deal on it. It was $1,200. Luckily, the weekend, one of the homies out of Cruise Life, he was headed that way. Brought the car back home for the gas money. I think maybe even for the freebie. That worked out perfect. We ain't have to go 6 hours, 5 hours, go get the car. Went to Texas, got the car. Car come from Texas. Quarter pounder, a little banged up. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. But it's a real nice car though overall. We got a Euro 4. Shout out to my homie Jay Stitch, man, in Atlanta. He got the Euro holding it down for me. We probably take a ride out there in a couple more weeks to go pick that up from the homie. What else? So all the parts in the trunk, I don't feel like lowering the car, opening the trunk. I'll probably just post some screenshots of the parts that we bought. Then when the parts getting assembled, I'll go over it with y'all. So, okay, what I'm gonna start with first, car was $1,200. Shout out to the homie Memphis Mike. Shit, you know, we've been rocking since day one. He pissed me off a couple times. I had to cuss him out, but that's still a homie. Just because I cuss y'all don't mean you ain't the homie. But shout out to Memphis Mike on the motor, 350 Rocket, gold block. Come out, I think come out 70 or 72 Cutlass, 350 transmission, everything good on it. Got a carburetor. We not running carburetor. That's another thing. I made clear on my IG one day. I don't have no problem. A lot of people think, oh, all I get in there and do is LS's. Got no problem with conventional motors, but I ain't putting no carburetor on that, man. It's 2021. We're going E85 carburetor and electronic distributor. How they got a distributor that's hooked to a box, harness. I haven't installed it yet. I don't need to turn the timer for the advanced timer, adjust the timer. I just adjust it from the box. It self-tune itself. Everything electronic, man. It's 2021, man. No need of patented gas with these regular carburetors, because a lot of these carburetors don't really function good with this new gas, man. So I think he gonna pressure wash it. I think he gonna put new gases on. I'm not sure, but you got about another week or so before you get to that. So get back to the car. $1,200 for the car. We I think with 1,000 or 1,200 in the motor. So we roughly about 2,400 right now with a car. We about 2,400. We got all new suspension. We got all new stock suspension. I got Speedway control arm kit. That was about 100 and something. I got upper and lower door main, upper and lower control arms. I think for all four, I think I might be 250 in it. I got real upgraded stock control arms. They look like stock, but they made out of a little stiffer steel. I got them. I was gonna get the box control arms from Speedway, but they didn't have the holes for the sway bar, so I didn't feel like drilling holes. I didn't feel like Prentice bothered me about helping drill the holes and get it lined up, so we bought the sway bar. I would have bought you on mine, but they so far out on shipping, man. 6 weeks, man. I ain't had time to wait on that. Car be running by then. So just bought the Speedway upgraded control arm. They beefier. I was gonna send them back. I wasn't sure about it when I purchased them, but they are beefier than the stock ones. I can get my hand on a scale, I'll weigh them so y'all can see the difference in the weight, but they are beefier though. But I will do a comparison whenever we pull them out the box. What else? Those was 300. We got I think I got some KBY shocks off eBay, $65. I got 2-inch drop springs because we want to squat a little bit. So I got 2-inch drop springs. I got some Monroe shocks, the shocks with the spring around it for the front. Cause he's going 22, so I'm gonna need the front up just a smudge it. So I was gonna send them back and just make them buy a carload, but this is a budget bill, so we're gonna keep them. Let me see, the phone going dead, so all right. Like always, YouTube, nothing new with me and the phone going dead. It's all the old crap, man. That's what all old crap that'll be on y'all butts on Instagram. And buy $5,000, $6,000 wheels, but the suspension look like that. So this is a nice little look of the Cuddy. Real nice solid car, man. Insides, real nice, man. I'm gonna have to open the door, but we got it all cleaned up, pressure washed it 3 times. Now I'm about to I'm gonna get him to come wipe it down with some wax grease remover or some gasoline or something. I might not even waste my good wax grease remover on this. I'll just probably let him use gasoline, wipe it down. Really don't need to. Really, I'm just wiping it down to just see the dirt was in here so much, like it's hard. Like it left a hard dirt mark, like concrete almost, and then he probably half-assed it a little bit too in a spot or two too as well. But that's the frame. I'm gonna spray the whole bottom with town coat chassis paint. That's the bottom of the car. No rust. It's a rust-free car. No rust whatsoever. Got the car taped up, half-ass taped up. That's another story for another day. But anywho, gonna put fresh carpet in here. Inside, the seats is immaculate. Gonna pull the seats out, shampoo them. Headline, I'm gonna put a sunroof in it for them. I gotta paint it as well. I got a roof out of SUV. I'm gonna put in here a inside retractable roof. I don't too much like the spoiler roofs on G-Body. It's not knocking if you have one. That's just my personal preference. I don't like them, but inside immaculate. Fresh carpet, headliner. That's it gonna do it. It's pretty much a preservation build. It's just a build he wanted to build. He didn't want to go LS. I was trying to make him go LS. I told him 5.3, blah, blah, blah. Ah, man, I'm gonna go 5.3. So if you go stock motor, you're going E85. So got wheel wells all cleaned up. See, car pretty clean, man. I mean, rust free. Got it all cleaned up 3 times to get this car cleaned up. Just the only spot on the body right here, quarter. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna hook up something right here, pull it out, then work it. Or I was kind of on the verge of, I got another quarter. I was on the verge of cutting it here and just replace this part, but I don't know. We're gonna see when I get to that. It'll probably be another few more weeks before we get to paint. Top going back, same color top, rag top. Molding, putting the hard chrome molding, not the stick-on molding. I like this shit molding from the factory. Putting the hard molding on. What else, YouTube? Pretty much the back of the car. Project Goldie, man. Project Goldie, the budget build. This is a budget build. This is a budget build to show the guys that you can build a nice G-Body to hold in the game. You could park beside the big boys at the car show with the LS motors and the fancy UMI suspension. You could park on the side of them. This build for those guys want to get the G-Body game, want to build a G-Body, don't have the big bucks for suspension. Just run stock suspension, man. Just new stock suspension. That's all y'all gotta do. Like I say, Speedway Motors tie rod kit. Could have went with Pro 4s. That's a little more expensive. That's about $300. This is a budget build. I went with the Speedway Motors tie rod. Front end suspension kit. It was about $150. On the next video, it'll be bottom painted up, suspension on, and then I fully go through my whole parts list with everything written down, what I got tied up in this car. I'm shooting for less than $7 grand. If I can come in, I probably could have came in about 6, but the Harley ate that budget up. That Harley Sniper was like 800. Then the electronic distributor was like 500. So what 1300. Let your fuel pump. We'll run the Grand National tank. That's about another $200. Sending unit. I got a sending unit form. I'm gonna give them for nothing, cheap, $20, $30, $40. So between the EFI system, okay, so I'm 800 on the system, about 500 on the distributor, 400 on the distributor. So I'm like 1,200 plus the tank, plus the pump. I should be 1,500 in the EFI system. So I'm at 24 right now. So 24, I'm at 24, 34, 39. So right now with the motor, transmission, and the EFI system, I'm at 39. Plus my suspension parts, I'm about another 500. So I'm at 44. So that $7 grand cap was looking real good. That shit fall in with paint, everything, but don't hold me to it. But just stick with me. Just hang around YouTube. Your boy back, man. Sorry for the camera. The camera might be a little. I got a crack in the screen on the lens on the camera, so I'm working on getting that this weekend. So bear with me. I'm gonna pull out the GoPro. I said that on the last video. Haven't pulled it out yet, but anywho, Project Goldie, the budget build, over and out.